Good evening, everyone. Welcome in. I am Cortap. Tonight we are going to be playing some Alan Wake Remastered. We are up to episode 5 out of 6 episodes. We are going to be completing the game before the Phasmophobia by Alan Wake launches on Tuesday. So I'm going to have my stream tonight, and I'm going to do a stream tomorrow evening as well to finish up the game. I do see we got an ad break coming in just a bit here, so we will wait until after that before we get started with the game. So, how is everyone doing this evening? Hope everyone's having a wonderful night or day, wherever you happen to be. So, I have to say, I was thinking about it earlier today. This is going to be my third stream now since I shaved, and I am not happy with the length. I am not happy at all. It wound up much, much shorter than I had intended, so I'm going to be growing my beard out for a good while yet. I will, though, go ahead and let's get our game booted up here. We won't actually start playing until after the ad break. Okay. So we've got the game booted up. We're ready to go, but we are not going to be continuing the game until after our ad break. Should only be a minute and a half ad, so it won't be too long, and we will be back and we'll get into it. Okay, here we go. The ad break has started. I'm trying to find. Ten stream streak. Thank you, Salem. Thank you so much. That's how many streams I've had, isn't it? Every single one of my streams. You are my wife, and I love you. Um, I think I need to. Okay. Oh, is it now? It's just now running the break? Wow. Okay. Hmm? Oh my Doc, hey, how are you doing? Welcome in. I am doing quite well, thank you. Thank you for joining us. And Red, welcome. We're going to have everybody from our alliance in here tonight. This is great. I am just getting a post up in Regiment. Okay. We got about 10 seconds left of our ad break, and we are going to go ahead and get started. Okay, we are back from ads. Welcome, everyone. I just want to make sure that shout out, is it showing all of the, like, your recent stream information and everything? Okay, awesome. It's not from my side, but that's okay. Okay. We are going to go ahead and get started with episode 5 of Alan Wake Remastered. We'll get a brief overview of what's happened so far, and then we'll get right into it. So here we go. Oh, that's right. It likes to make me replay the last little bit of the previous episode.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy, drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
I'm not thrilled that it makes me replay the last little bit of the previous episode, you know?
Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night.
I mean, we had even started loading into the previously on Alan Wake before we quit the game last time, and still...
There was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
How's Red doing tonight?
Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must.
I absolutely hear you. Glad it's Friday.
Alice!
I've been watching a couple other streamers off and on through the day, and the phrase that keeps getting repeated is Fry-yay.
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead.
Any plans for the
You are
weekend, Red?
guilty.
Or
All
Doc?
she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do.
Community
You can
yard
write her
sale.
back.
That
The story will
actually
come
sounds like
true.
it might be fun. The 5 a.m.,
Be well again.
not so much.
She had Alice.
Red, that's okay though. Having having no plans for a weekend is sometimes the best plan.
Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it.
Oh, you're not even gonna be the one cutting your grass?
I'd written for days.
That is the height of being able to relax on your weekend, my friend.
Jagger had been my
That's
editor,
how you do
whispering in
it.
my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice.
Neighborhood kid?
Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story. To bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish.
Please tell me it's a neighborhood
to
kid.
interrupt the horror story before the
Helping
ending,
the
where
American
darkness
dream.
consumed everything and
Pro
everyone.
setup. That's okay too.
Zane was weak
Probably
and far
better
away,
for your lawn.
but I had written him into the story, and his
I
life
live in
had
an
enough to
HOA,
set me
so when I first moved in, I was told, just making sure, is the game too loud? I live in an HOA, so when I moved in, I was told I have to worry about the studs in, and they worry about the siding out. So, not that they do much with our lawns, but at least I don't have to mow.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll.
They cut the neighbors since I moved in. I saw their sign and just wanted it cutting by someone else. Hey, that makes sense, and I'm sure they're happy to help.
It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place.
Hopefully
he
it
now
doesn't
haunted.
cost you an arm and a leg, though.
But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Oh, that's right. The fuzz. Helping sell the fidgets and those Neato things and such. Even thinking about selling my comic book collection, sadly. That is a hard decision to make when you've got a collection building up. The daughter loves that stuff. The Neato things, I don't think I've ever heard of that. You good? My wife is trying to kill herself. Modern stat stress balls. Okay. Oh, modern day stress balls. Okay. I'll definitely have to look those up. I can't tab out of the game right now to start looking because that's gonna kill the sound for the game. Let me Google on my my phone here. Okay, interesting. No, I'm gonna look it up now, Doc. You guys were talking about it, and if I don't look it up now, I'm gonna forget. Those look like they'd be fun, like they'd be a good desk toy or something.
Under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
May or may not have 3 different ones for your desk. Well, and they don't look like they're that expensive at all, so we might have to find 1 or 2 for research purposes to see what exactly they are.
It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's
Christmas rubber ducks on your desk that you squish. Hey, I mean, if it works.
I have it. Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh.
That's a lovely
Wait,
image.
we're in jail now? Ow. Ow, this is not good.
That about sums it up.
Oh, I am never drinking again.
I need to talk to Weaver. She's the one in the song. The Lady of the Light.
What, the crazy lady? Ugh, whatever you
Chatter,
say,
chatter,
Al, but
chatter.
we're stuck here. They're not gonna...
interviewed Wake.
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here.
He's
All
just
the
going
evidence,
through every
including conspiracy to
author
murder a
that he
federal
can think
agent.
of, isn't he?
No way you're walking out of here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis? Huh?
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist.
Uh-oh.
Wake, what's wrong?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead... Wait a minute. I know this...
Oh my god!
Light. We need light.
Okay.
It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
Good night, Doc. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you have a wonderful evening and have a great weekend, my friend. Okay, we just picked up a couple of manuscript pages, so let's see what we got. Nightingale reads the manuscript.
Nightingale tried to make sense of the manuscript. It was disjointed and strange. He didn't understand half of it, but it all rang true. Impossibly true. He took out his hip flask when he reached the page that described how he reached the page that made him take out his hip flask. It wasn't the booze that made his mind reel.
Reading the page about reading the page? That's... yeah, okay. I can see why that would be a little confusing. Okay, Nightingale attacked by the dark presence.
Nightingale felt the situation veering out of his control, but the gun at least felt steady in his hands. He was ready to fire, resolved that he would let this happen over his dead body. And yet he hesitated. He had seen this moment before, read it in the page. He was transfixed by the deja vu and the horror that he was a character in a story someone had written. Then the monstrous presence burst in behind him and dragged him into the night.
That's more or less what we just saw. Oop, I saw something glitter. A flare. Oh boy. Another flare. Ooh, thermos. They just kind of put these collectibles hot and heavy in these early 2000s games, huh? Well, at least there's no axe in this breaker.
Here are your things. Wake, what do I need to know? What do you need from me?
They can be hurt in the light, only in the light. And I need to find Cynthia Weaver. She can help me stop this.
Light. Check. Cynthia. She lives in the old decommissioned power plant. I can get you there pretty quickly in the rescue chopper. Come on, let's get back to your friend.
The rescue chopper. I feel like that's not going to work so well.
Wheeler, I need you to stay here.
What? No!
We're going to fetch our ride, but I have friends who need to be warned about this, and I can't be in two places at once. I need your help.
Well, okay.
There is a
Here's
police
list of people
car
and phone
flipped up
numbers.
against the
I need you
front
to call
door.
them and tell them you have a message from me. Night Springs, okay? They'll know what to do.
Night Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list. Maine. Who's Frank Breaker? He related to you?
My dad.
Hey, is this like a secret society?
Can you do this? You'll be safe here. The backup power's on. These guys need to be alerted, just in case we don't come back.
You'll come back for me though, right?
As soon as we get the chopper ready. Thanks, Wheeler. I owe you one. Okay, let's go, Wake. Through the back.
Secret
Hey,
society.
Hank wants a pizza. You think there's any way I could order one, Al?
Yeah. I want a pizza.
Mr. Breaker, this is Barry Wheeler.
Oh, hell. Whatever took Nightingale must have broken the gate controls. We can't reach the gate's control box from here. We need to get to the other side over the rooftop.
I'll go. I'll open the gate for you once I'm across. You stay here in the light and cover me, Sheriff, okay?
There's a ladder over there. There we go. Black sludge again. No point in risking accidentally running into it. Up the water tower. If I've got a mod online, could you, one of you, take care of that, please? Oh, birds. Thank you, Salem. Oh, 3 blocks. That was a bit intense. Gotta remember I can jump. Resetting Dauntless. A game, I assume? Oh, do I have to fight the birds again? Yes. Definitely surprised me, but you didn't scare me. Oh, the Star Trek ship. Okay, got it.
Hey, Sheriff! Your password. Night Springs? What's that all about?
It's a stupid joke we have. That Bright Falls is the original inspiration for the TV show. This town can get weird at times. Never this weird, though. You need to bypass the damaged control box.
What am I, an electrician? Hold on!
Ow, damn. That's smart.
Good job.
Apparently I am an electrician.
Our first stop is the town hall. The keys to the chopper are there.
Wait, was that glowy paint? Nope, that's something else. Is there anything back here? Ooh, a flare. Yeah, I'll be honest. In this game, if they strung out a bunch of flares in a row, I would hands down... Ooh, a flare. Ooh, a flare. Whoa. That went well. It's nice to have backup sometimes, you know?
Look out!
Oh, my goodness. Okay. So, what the hell was that? Oh shit. So if you watched the start of the game, do you remember how pretty and beautiful and idyllic this town looked? Not so much anymore, huh? It is kind of bummer that it like cuts out right in the middle like that, but kind of surprised, Salem. I thought you were going to save up for the special guest streamer. Yeah, that's true. We do. We need things for the special guest streamer. Ooh, what do we got? Follow. Glow in the dark paint. I suppose it would be glow in the light paint, huh?
And I thought New Yorkers were rude.
Oh boy. Whoa! Oh, she took out the big guy. Nice. Good luck, Red, with catching your Pokemon. And the light is a checkpoint. This isn't creepy
Wait,
or
over
anything.
here! There's light!
I have a key. Watch my back, Wake.
Boy. So now she stands there to try, like, 12 keys on the lock, right? Oh no, she's over to help the fight. I do appreciate that they let you, that motherfucker has a chainsaw. Chainsaws are noisy. Maybe just a little bit. Hey, congratulations, Red. You caught a Marowak. I always have a special place in my heart for those original Pokemon, you know?
Let's go, Wake.
Where are we going? No, really, where are we going, Sheriff?
Okay, someone's messed with the fuse box here, but you should be able to jury-rig it while I find the keys.
I already got electrocuted once today. How about I look for the keys and you get burned for a change?
Fine. They should be in the clerk's office on the other side of the building, near the main entrance.
Gotcha.
Thank you for the bits, Salem. I appreciate it. I need to figure out how to... Oh, we got a manuscript page. What do we got? The Dark Presence Setback.
The darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's face was furious. The story in the manuscript had been making it stronger all the time, but now the light had set the writer free and hurt it, weakened it. It was only a matter of days before the dark presence would be strong again, but meanwhile, it would be difficult to recapture the writer.
The Marowak is honestly one of my favorites, Red, and yes, you could say that, Salem.
The message was from Barry. He was getting worried at the station. He wanted us to hurry.
Huh? Hurry! Hurry! I'm sitting here in the light and I'm afraid. Hunting rifle. Not as good area denial, much better fuck you specifically. Clerk's office. She said it was in here. Ooh, big flashlight. And then the door closes behind me. That's not creepy or a setup.
Okay, Sheriff, I got the keys.
Barry?
Why isn't he inside?
Oh god! Oh god!
Uh-oh. Run, Barry! Run!
Barry! Look out! Barry, move!
Wake. He's okay.
But she's just taking this all in stride.
The storefront's blocked. Come on, Wake. Let's go around. We
What
can
kind of
meet him in the
stuff
back.
does she deal with on a daily basis? What do we got? It's not recorded when Bright Falls was first formed as a nameless trading post, but it became a town when the Bright Falls Mining Company started to operate nearby in 1878. It was then that Hubert Biltmore, a fur trapper, and Amos Gunderson, a pioneer from Tacoma, decided to build a post office, saloon, and hotel, all operating from the same building. It was through the efforts of these two men that Bright Falls became the permanent and thriving town it is today. Little bit of history for you. Trust no one in the dark. Doesn't have a huge slider difficulty. Have you noticed? It's either fairly easy to take them out, or I get swarmed and overwhelmed 12 times.
We can make it through the bookstore. Wheeler should be waiting for us in the backyard.
Keep the hell down or I'll call the sheriff.
Oh, hi, Doc. I've got it. Don't worry about it.
Sarah, about time somebody showed up. All this shooting in the air is idiotic. One of these days they'll kill somebody. And over Deerfest.
I know. Go back to bed.
He's got a point, Wake. Look, this town can't take this.
It's me they want. The sooner I get out of here, the sooner you can all get back to life as usual.
I hope you're right. Come on, let me get this door open.
Wait, you got the keys to the bookstore?
Perks of being the sheriff. A girl needs to get around.
Thermos. What's upstairs? Creepy noises. Okay, let's go back downstairs.
They're really taking advantage of your presence here, Wake. I heard they're selling a lot of your Alex Casey books.
Right now, I'm not a big fan of my own writing.
We got another manuscript page. Cynthia's work.
Cynthia Weaver worked hard, following her obsessive rituals, sometimes fighting them, always giving in to them in the end. She haunted the halls of Bright Falls' abandoned power plant. She marked her caches with light-sensitive paint that could only be seen by eyes that had been touched by darkness and saved by light like she'd been. She was preparing defenses and supply lines for the war she knew would come. The war between the forces of light and darkness.
Ends. But we're living it,
Barry.
so...
Look, Wake, maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
Good spark. Lovely. Into the creepy church. Or at least the darkened church. I mean, Red, you're not wrong. Lots of pages.
My mind about this lock. Ugh, I told him to get it fixed.
But it is a book manuscript.
Let's take a break. Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart.
Ah! Dodge! Dodge! Oh, this game does an amazing job with its lore building. I absolutely think so.
I'm gonna give Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. Ugh, I told him to get it fixed.
Here they come.
Labor. Let's take a break. Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart.
So, have you said you've never played this game before, Red. Do you have a guess as to whether Wake survives it or not? Nope, as in you don't think he's gonna survive? In a coma somewhere. I think that's a pretty good guess. A good psychological horror, the hero is never actually safe. So yeah, it's possible. Oh, come on. A little bit unforgiving.
I'm gonna give Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. Ugh, I told him to get it fixed.
Here they come.
Labor. Let's take a break.
Labor. Thank you, Red, for the hydrate.
Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart.
Oh, I got that fast bastard with my grenade. Nice. What do we got? Bullets and
Okay, it's
batteries.
open. Let's go, Wake.
Wow.
We keep them lit all night long on the night before Deerfest.
Why?
Well, it's tradition. We're almost there. We'll have to go through the basement to get to the parking lot.
Yeah, there's no way going through the crypt will turn out to be a bad idea.
Huh. Reanimated bodies covered in darkness. Ooh, wine bottles. I imagine right now. Oh. I imagine right now he could probably use a stiff drink. Bang, motherfucker. Not the way out. Oh, maybe the way out? Ah! Not the right way. Not the right way. Oh.
Guess that one saw the light, huh? You didn't like that one? A tough audience. Well, I got plenty more.
What are the Christmas lights for?
Protection, man! Like garlic against vampires?
Vampires.
The helicopter's just across the parking lot and up the hill. Come on!
I mean, it's not a bad idea. Probably needs a little bit more light, but I could adapt that into a real defense.
The Bright Falls General Store is now my favorite place in the entire world. See this headlamp? It's like a superpower. I can just look at one of those things and they die. It's my flaming eye of Mordor.
Nerd.
I wish I didn't say that.
Manuscript page.
Last one.
Bastard.
New manuscript page. Alice trapped in the dark.
Alice had screamed until she had no voice left to scream. Around her, the darkness was alive. It was cold and wet and malevolent and without end. She was a prisoner, trapped in the dark place. The terror would have burned her mind out, but one thing made her hang on. She could sense Alan in the dark. She could hear him. She could see the words he was writing as flickering shadows. He sensed her too. He was trying to work his way to her.
Okay. Well, at least she knows I'm coming. And what she's dealing with, I feel like that's kind of an important thing.
When someone throws a dead school bus at your head and you're about to take a helicopter.
I'm impressed you found an emote for that, Red. That's pretty good. Hey, Anguish, welcome in. Could I get a shout out for Anguish, please, Red? How's your evening going, my friend? How's your night going, Anguish? Thank you. Always got to remember to stay hydrated.
The helicopter's just up ahead. I'll need a while to prep for takeoff.
Don't take too long. I want to get out of here.
I don't remember this at all. So we're learning stuff. Looks like we're setting up for a fight. Great. I don't think the darkness is happy. It's going well. It's getting a bit intense with the storyline here. Be nice to have a flare gun right about now. Oh, hey, I saw a flare gun. Oh. Yeah. Can we maybe get that chopper going a bit faster here? Boom. I don't think it's happy. The last one.
Keep fighting, Wade. We're almost ready to take off.
I got an achievement. Yep, time to go.
This.
Just get me to Weaver, Sheriff.
You're taking a big chance on a local crazy lady, Al. I hope you're right about her, or we can kiss this town goodbye.
All right then.
I hope you know how to deal with this, Wake. I guess you New Yorkers are used to rough situations like this.
Right. The city's a war zone. King Kong, mutant alligators, then Alex Casey shoots
Not
the
a
place
problem,
up every
Anguish.
weekend. Look, I
Lurking
never even carried a gun
is
until a couple of
always
days
welcome.
ago.
Well, my dad used to be a cop there. Tells some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
Give the dogs give the dog a treat from me.
Books, Wake. I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
Oh, sure.
I don't have any messages set up for that yet. I need to do that.
The metaphors, maybe.
Nobody's ever said that before.
We're coming up on the power plant. See the lit building over there? And that's the dam further up the river. I can't land here. I'll take her down the road across the river.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
Hold on!
Uh-oh.
Son of a bitch!
And of course, there goes my backup.
Wait, we're gonna have to shake these things.
What happened to my big lantern flashlight? There we go. Just that last little bit to get rid of them. It's an Alfred Hitchcock movie, dude. It's terrible. Aww. Do I shoot that? Ah, there we go. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. No! The darkness controls the Taken. The darkness wears her face. Arr. Pick off the little ones. And he is much easier. I want to know when the sheriff's department started going out with full-handled axes to come after people. That seems a little extreme. Feel like we're going to be having a TV sometime soon here. Hey, flares. No flashbangs, of course. Okay, had to say goodnight to Salem. Oh, we got a radio.
And here's a new song from a band that they always remind me of our local rock legends, the Old Gods. I couldn't tell you why. I guess it's just, one of those things. Anyway, here's Poets of the Fall and their latest single, War.
Red, she's a bit too far away for me to be able to tell her goodnight from you, but I will let her know in the morning that you were thinking about her. Whoa! Ugh, I'm back against a wall. That worked. Oh, no it didn't. Whoa, somebody behind me. No! Red, I can absolutely see between Alfred Hitchcock and the Omen movies being afraid of crows. I could absolutely see that. Oh. Me personally, I've always wanted my own murder of ravens. Whoa! Where'd you come from, big guy? And hey, at least the music's pretty good too. Another area I'm gonna wind up having all sorts of problems with.
And here's a new song from a band that's... Why? I guess it's just... those things. Anyway, the poets of the fall...
Okay, there's a big guy around here somewhere that got me last time. There we go. That went much better. And honestly, I think it was because I kind of zoned out into the music. Has anybody else found that when you, like, really stop thinking about it and concentrating on it, all of a sudden it just comes as a breeze?
The power plant glowed in the night. It was close, but I had to find a way across.
It sounds ridiculous, but that's actually how I take tests. And I'm thinking of it, Salem had a test today to be a registered behavioral therapist. And she was stressed beyond all belief. She was saying it's a test that you can only take once. And if you fail it, you fail it. So she was very stressed. And I couldn't help but think, if I were in her shoes, like, yeah, I'd be stressed, I'd be nervous, but it wouldn't be as bad for me. I don't stress it, and all of a sudden, I pass it with flying colors. That being said, for anyone who is curious, she did manage to actually pass the test. So she is now a registered behavioral therapist. So I'm very proud of her. She's pretty stoked about it. Ooh. Can I get that? Nope. Not even a little bit. Oh, sorry. Registered behavioral technician. By the way, Red says goodnight. She says goodnight, Red. She's half asleep. Is there some way to... Obviously you can't run past them. That didn't work so well for me. Maybe I circle around? Oh, yeah, looks like it's going to be a circle around time. What is this? Ooh, let there be light.
Most of us are stupid professionals.
Boom! I love the idea of the flashbang being such a deadly weapon to them, and it's a flashbang. It hurts your eyes and ears. Manuscript page. I was able to circle around and get it. What do we got? Cynthia on her way to the dam.
Making her way through the water pipe alone, Cynthia was angry at the writer. Foolish young man, taking unnecessary risks. And the way he broke the rules. Didn't he understand what was at stake? Since the terrible days in the 70s, she hadn't wavered once, as hard as it had been. She was tired of protecting the town all these long years, and now only wanted to rest.
A thankless job. Everybody thinks she's the town nut. I want to know what kind of power plant has live wires strung about at chest height like this. Oh, come on. Nice dodge. That went considerably better than it could have. The best type red. Somehow I don't think the best type of power plants do this. Not even small town power plants. Where's OSHA? Or HIPAA, or one of those. Manuscript page. Wake's plan.
The story I had written in the cabin had come true. Touched by the dark presence, I had written a horror story, but the end was still missing. The story was incomplete, and the last unfinished page of the manuscript still sat in the typewriter in the cabin study. If I could get back there, if I could read the page, then I could write my own ending to this story and save Alice.
Save her. That's why we're not leaving. To save Alice. Red, I just want to say I appreciate all you do for my channel. You're here every time as well, and I very much appreciate it and your support. Thank you, I appreciate it. Those bridges. Really? Oh, there we go. No idea what's going on with that bridge. Well, I missed the bridge.
More birds.
Oh, God. Great thing about it is because I'm standing on the edge of the bridge, I'm moving quick enough that it gets me out of the way of the birds.
We managed to lose the flock. You're almost at the power plant. Keep going. I'll give you support.
Now I've got helicopter support. I'm willing to bet it'll last me about 5 minutes, if that. My headphones are good enough that the knife being drawn sound came into my right ear, and I had to stop and look to see if my wife was doing something next to me that sounded like that. Well, Red, all I can say is I promise you my stream is a safe place. I can't always promise that about my character, but my stream is a safe place. Jesus. Thank you for the lurk refresh there, Anguish. Hope your dog enjoyed his walk and his treat. Oh, and then there's the wonderful breathing sound. Nice catch, Red. I don't know that Pokemon. Binacle? Binnacle? That would make sense. Binnacle, I think. Starts again. Too many of them too quick. A two-headed barnacle. A binacle. Yeah.
I recognized the logo on the power plant sign. I'd seen
Binary
a version of it
barnacle.
painted all over
Yeah.
the area, signifying hidden caches of supplies.
Hold it right there!
Miss Weaver, Cynthia, I'm a friend.
Prove it!
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song. You can help me.
About time! Young man, I've been waiting a very long time for you.
Okay.
It's in the well-lit room.
Excuse me?
What you need to drive the darkness back. The well-lit room is at the dam. I built the room to keep it safe.
Lies everywhere. There's the paint.
Will it help me find Alice? Will it get me back to the cabin? Fine, let's go. I can get my friends to come back with the helicopter.
Oh, we won't go outside. Never at night. That's rule number 1. You've been breaking the rules, young man, and where has that gotten us, Oh, I have a secret route, a lit route, an old water pipe. Something was damaged at the transformer yard. It's draining all the reserve power. Without it, the pipe will go dark. The power to the yard must be cut.
Let me guess. You want me to do it?
Young man, you're the one who likes to break the rules. I can't be outside in the dark. The kill switch is outside.
So I'm going back out. Yep. You can't break the rules. Get out. Yikes. No! Oh, of course we've got an ad coming in here in just a second. I think, Red, you're the only one in here right now, so I will just keep going.
Weaver had sent me to cut the power to the transformer yard. I was willing to do grunt work for her to get her to help me. I hoped Weaver was dependable. I'd stumbled into this crazy world a little over a week ago. She had been living this insanity for decades.
These days, ads are important.
I could see the kill switch that would cut the power to the transformer yard. Now I had to find a way to reach it.
Oh, one of these puzzles. Let me guess, this is the two outer ones? No? There we go. I'll be honest, I mean, I wish I could turn off ads and just let everybody have fun watching, but not so simple these days, unfortunately, huh?
Who designs these things? The transformer yard went dark and dead. Weaver's water pipe passage should now be good to go.
In what world does this make sense? You lose power and your catwalks go open and close like this? Okay, let's get back inside. Holy shit! Oh god, a chainsaw? Of course, it can't be just one. They gotta swarm you with a bunch. Oh, I've got a bunch of other guns and bullets I could use. Okay, back inside, right? Open up, open, open. Thank you. Okay, now what?
This way, young man. Follow me. Come, come. The pipe's empty now. We're ready to go.
What?
This way. We need to go. I knew them both, Tom and Barbara. I had such a crush on him. Such a beautiful man. I was jealous. There was a part of me that was maybe a little glad when she had the accident. And then Tom started writing and woke the darkness up. He tried to bring her back, but you can't do that. There are no free rides like that.
I'm starting to realize that.
In that case, young man, perhaps you're a smarter man than Tom was. Which looked like her, but it wasn't. Barbara was sweet. He didn't understand until it was too late. He tried to undo it, wrote himself, her, everything he'd ever written out of the world. Oh, he was so famous. And afterward, no one knew. Oh, Tom. He left only one thing behind in my care, in case it happened again. Insurance. He trusted me. Or perhaps used me a little.
Sorry, Red, I'm getting caught up in the story. Funny guy for what?
I built the well-lit room and put it there. It's been waiting for you. We are characters trapped in a story you haven't written, and none of us will survive to see the end of it if the darkness isn't stopped. She'll twist the story to her own dark ends.
How do you know all this?
Tom, that's the way he wrote it. He still talks to me, you know, in television, from beyond, from below. We have both been touched by the darkness, young man. He saved us both with light, but the darkness stays with you. Leaves a stain.
How long is it going to take to open the damn tunnel?
This pipe will take us directly to the well-lit room.
Okay, I need to call my friends, tell them where we're going.
Hello?
Barry, we're headed to the dam in one of the pipes. Meet us there.
Okay, I'll tell Sarah.
It's Sarah now?
Whoa! No! For the sweet love of...
Barry!
Uh-oh.
Barry! We gotta go see if they're okay.
They're probably dead. You must reach the well-lit room. This is no time to be a selfish idiot.
That's my best friend.
Yeah, well, I assume you're not talking about me and you're referring to Alan.
I'll meet you at the dam if you make it.
He is a writer.
At least I didn't have to worry about her. She knew how to stay safe.
I figure at this point, Alan is hopefully past his writer's block. I'm watching for the damn birds. Yep, there they are. And of course, I'm running along a cliff face. Not a lot of people swinging through to watch tonight. That's okay, but I think it's because I'm not streaming on my normal Friday or Thursday. It's this Friday night stream. Everybody's either out having fun or they've got their streamers that they watch. And while I'm definitely, I like to think of myself as a slowly rising star, I'm not quite there yet, so no harm, no foul. I'm still having fun, and I hope you are as well, Red.
The crash site looked bad, but as far as I could tell, the wreck was empty.
Wait, didn't I pick up? Yes, I did. I picked up a manuscript page and I missed it. The falling helicopter.
Sarah was almost starting to relax. Maybe they could turn this into a win yet. Suddenly, there was a piercing sound, like a table saw gone wild, as 100 birds made out of shadows swarmed into the rotor. The chopper bucked wildly and the board lit up, telling her what she already knew. They were going down. Barry Wheeler screamed next to her.
Yeah, I think you could say they went down. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the chill stream. I definitely want to work some sort of activities and a bit more chaos into it, but you gotta have those chill nights too.
Hang in there, I'm coming!
I've got 10 flares. Time to use them.
Ow! I don't know where he went!
You know when to make an entrance, Wake. We were ready to make like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I have a different ending in mind.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
I knew you'd be all right.
How's that?
The flaming eye of Mordor?
Laugh it up, funny man. Don't we have somewhere to go?
Weaver will meet us at the dam.
The flaming eye of Mordor. Quick, Red, get your emote out again. Am Bam, welcome in. I'm glad you were able to make it. How is your Friday night going?
When you spend most of your night running uphill while a crazy bunch of demon hicks try to take your head off with an axe, you know your helicopter crash landed in Night Springs. I don't really want to do this, Al. Ooh, I should have kept that gym membership.
Have a headache but trying to work on stream stuff?
See those lights?
Well, then try and take it easy too. Stream stuff is definitely good to get updated and working, but you gotta focus on yourself first. I'm doing well, thank you. I'm gonna wind up having to have a special Saturday night stream as well for the last episode of Alan Wake before the crossover event with Phasmo. My normal nights I wouldn't be able to finish it in time.
He's too fast. I can't get a shot.
I am so looking forward to the crossover event coming. That drops on Tuesday.
Are we safe?
So, using my normal streaming pattern, I skipped last night. We were having some personal issues, so skipped streaming last night, making up for it tonight.
We're safe in the light.
And now tomorrow, and then Tuesday's the event.
Elevator. I'm keeping watch.
I think I hear something moving around.
Oh, I'm glad you guys can't hear my computer. I'm running an old NVIDIA 1080 Ti. The thing is a good 8 years old at this point, so it's finally on its last legs. One of the 3 onboard fans has decided to go off balance. All I know is what I've seen in the trailer. It looks like it's going to be a play on light and dark. So when you've got the lights on in the house, you're going to be able to see one thing, but you flip the lights off, and all of a sudden you can see Alan Wake's reality. So I'm absolutely looking forward, and I kind of am too at this point, Bam. I mean, I don't have the $600 for a new one, I'm afraid, so we are testing for destruction. Testing to destruction.
Ow, please, you'll get us all killed.
Nonsense, Anguish. You're just jealous because you know Bam loves me more. $10.60 to a newish one, and it made a world of difference. Oh, I can only imagine. Thank you for the stream streak, Bam. I appreciate it. I'm glad you've made it for the last couple of streams.
Thomas Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan.
She does too.
Yeah, well, he was real.
Let's be careful, okay?
What's everybody up to tonight?
Oh, jeez, I hate this.
Wait, you're saying she loves me more because she's evil? What am I missing? I'm not evil. Ish.
I think something's broken. Hold the button down so we can get in.
Hold the button down. What about me? Oh, I see. Anguish. That's... Oh. Hey, then. So, Anguish, that's just the sound of jealousy.
You should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
Yeah, Bam, the horns are absolutely just there to keep the halo up, right? Reach the top of the dam. Where am I going?
You gotta be kidding me.
It's like hanging out with your siblings. Only you can pick on your siblings. Exactly. It was slipping down a bit. It just needed to be held up.
Down, boy.
Ooh. When you come back, Anguish, what's for breakfast, I guess? We have a manuscript page. Zane's shoebox.
Thomas Zane knew he had to remove all that had made this horror possible, including himself. That was the only way to banish the dark presence he had unleashed and now looked at him through the eyes of his dead love. But he also knew that despite his best efforts, it might someday return. So even as he wrote himself and his work out of existence, he added a loophole as insurance, an exception to the rule. Anything of his stored in a shoebox would remain.
Okay. A magic shoebox that protected whatever was in it from being written out of existence. Chicken with cheese and rice broccoli. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Can you send me some? Anguish, where? You had said you're just waking up. Are you third shift, or are you overseas? Or not in the US, I should say? Ah, he's a nightie. Jesus, birds. I worked night shift for a while. I enjoyed the peace and quiet, but it was so hard to get anything done during the day.
Fishing can be a hobby or a job.
Oh, that's... I should have...
Ridiculously outnumbered. The searchlight could even the odds.
Not even a daytime person. I'm very much a night owl, but I do have the tag, if you've seen it, that I'm a veteran. The military is very, very good at teaching you how to be a morning person when you need to be. Something about the whole kicking a steel trash can around the room really helped wake up. You got denied? What happened? If you don't mind saying, I know some of it can be medical, and let's not violate your HIPAA rights or anything. They're everywhere. Oh. God, I had that. Missed me.
You will go no further.
Oh.
Stop now.
16 diagnosed with depression after a favorite uncle passed. Sorry, you'll have to give me a second here. That's a surprise. That's... I guess I'd have to ask when you tried to join. I know when I joined, only, like, I would have had to get a... Oops. Turned the wrong way. 2011. Okay. And I served in the military from 2003 to 2009. When I joined, it was right at the beginning of the whole Iraq thing. So if you had a doctor's note that said you could operate without the medication, then you were good to go. Yeah, right in the thick of it all. And to make it even better, I was kind of an oblivious teenager. I still have my moments, but I did not pay attention to the news at all before I enlisted. So I made it to basic training, and our drill sergeants kept saying, "You joined, you knew what was going on, you're going right into an active shooting war." And my dumbass goes, what? Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's always one of those, it feels kind of awkward when people say thank you, because I never know for sure what to say. But I do appreciate the good thoughts. Thank you. Okay. I've got a story for you, Am Bam. I think you'll absolutely get a kick out of this. When I was in basic training, we were going through doing training for working with Humvees. And they had most of us sitting in a classroom after we had gone through and done all the book learning stuff, and they would take groups outside to the actual vehicles to prove you knew what you were doing with certain tests and stuff like that. And it was after lunch, and we had been given MREs for lunch. You know what? I'm gonna do this quick. We were given MREs for lunch. And if you've ever had an MRE, or if you've never had one, I should say, they are absolutely packed full of everything your body needs to keep going for a day. Of normal activity. Oh, no. I'm not bad-mouthing MREs. Don't get me wrong. These days, even when I was in, the MREs that they had were pretty darn good, and I've heard they've only gotten better since. But no, because they're so chock full of everything a growing soldier needs, they have a tendency to back you up a little bit in the plumbing department. And in the MREs, they include a little packet of gum that had a light laxative in it. Basically, we know you're going to get backed up. Here's this to help unback you. And I didn't. Basic training, you're not supposed to have gum, but I didn't want to deal with the repercussions. So I was chewing the gum, and a drill sergeant caught me, and he called me up to the front of the room. We were sitting around reviewing notes, just kind of BSing. And he called me up to the front of the room, and I knew what it was for. I knew I had gotten caught. So, but we were at the point in our training where I figured, when I tell him that, when I admit it, yeah, you caught me, he's going to be like, well, you fucked up, don't do it again. And I get up there and I admit to it, and he's like, well, you fucked up, get down and do some push-ups. And looking back on it now, it doesn't make sense. But at the time, I was pretty irritated because we're at the point in our training, you should show us a little leeway. So I was a little frustrated. And the training NCO walked in, and he looked at me, and he goes, what did you do that you got in trouble? Or what didn't you do? And I use this story to tell people just how innocent-minded I was. I figured I was going to give this drill sergeant, or this NCO, the sergeant, only half of the information. So I, down doing push-ups, and I stop in the up position, and I look up at him, and I go, "I didn't swallow, Sergeant." Thinking in my head, I didn't swallow the gum. That's not how it came across. Everybody in the room busted out laughing. The NCO I was talking to fell down. He was laughing so hard. My drill sergeant, who at that point legitimately could have exercised me to an inch of my life, was laughing so hard he had to hide himself behind a projector screen. I did serious. I did. I told an NCO that I got in trouble because I didn't swallow. I'm so lucky that drill sergeant had a sense of humor. When I realized, like, I stopped and, everybody's busting up laughing, and I stopped. Yeah, you're not wrong, Red. Thank you for the bits. And I stopped and I'm looking around and I'm going, why is everybody laughing? And, human nature, everybody's laughing. So I start to chuckle. And then it clicked in my head. And oh my God, I was so terrified in that moment. By that point, Anguish, I'd already made an impression on my drill sergeant. I doubt that changed it very much. Oh yeah, that story usually gets a good response, and I have to admit it is 100% true. That is exactly what happened to the best of my recollection. So, I was an innocent soul before the military got to me. So, yeah. Okay. Let's get back into the game here.
During the Second World War, they operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now.
Second World War vault. Nice. Oh, are you waiting on me? Oh, yep.
Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on
Bam,
the rim
you
of
did
Cauldron
you won
Lake,
$20 when
clicker
you
in his
were
hand.
6 years old?
He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence in a story I had written.
There's a bit of a mind mess.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Okay, that's pretty adorable. I never actually joined the American Legion after I got out of the military, but I've been tempted once or twice. I will say I really like the music of the game as well. I am old enough that I need to do math to figure out how old I am. I'm 41. I am 41 years old. I joined the military right out of high school in 2003. And like I said, I served until 2009. After that, I got into IT. 34 is a good age to be. I remember turning 30. It scared me. Going from 29 to 30, I was pretty anxious, but 40 isn't as bad. Nice. Anguish. Nice. 15 and dyslexic. I'm guessing that means you're 51 and a joker. Same age as your mom. I'm not that far away, Bam. Don't start down that line. Now, Papa is in father or Papa is in grandfather? Both. Congratulations. My daughter is 3. She's the only child, and we're good with one, but I'm not going to have grandkids by the time I'm 51. Pop is cute. My daughter actually has a German name. Her name is Nixie, Nixie, and because we also have a German last name. Sorry, not sharing that. But I've been tempted to try and get her to call Grandma and Grandpa Oma and Opa, which is the German version of Grandma and Grandpa. Anguish, if I did actually share it, you would sit there and go, wow, that's a really cool last name. I bet he's making it up. Just saying that. Just throwing that out there. Oh, I have a kitty guest. Oh, that's one thing I haven't talked about. We have our own little zoo in the house. This is Chucky. Let's do this.
Previously on Alan Wake,
we will spend a bit of time chatting here before the end of my stream. There we go. This is our cat Chucky, or Chuck. He is actually blind. We didn't realize it for about a year after getting him. We kept thinking he was an idiot. He'd run down the hallway and run face first into a table leg or something. And it's like, why weren't you watching where you were going? And then we figured it out. We still laugh at him when he does it, but at the same time now it's like, oh, now I feel bad for laughing at you. But he's also kind of an asshole to the other cats. No, we have a zoo. We have 7 cats, 2 dogs, a bearded dragon, 2 leopard geckos, 2 flying squirrels, and a large bunny. Finally, someone who has more than me. We had even more at one point, and then our daughter was born, and we kind of went, well, we should maybe cut back on that a little bit. Of course, that being said, we had 3 dogs, 5 cats, 2 dogs, and 2 chinchillas. You should talk to Salem. Salem's my wife, and she loves chinchillas. She used to have some, but one of the cats that we have got a little bit aggressive and decided he wanted into the chinchilla cage and escorted them to the great beyond. Yeah, it was. You just have Baby Zilla? What is Baby Zilla? I was going to say, though, we had 3 dogs. We recently had to put one down just a couple of months ago here. Oh, your dog? Yeah. Well, and because we just recently put down one of our dogs, she was actually, she had been my dog. She was the first dog that I had gotten for myself, picked out for myself. She was mine. And I'm okay now. I absolutely still miss her. But I'm starting to have dog fever again. And every time I say it where my wife can hear, I get that look that, oh, you better not. It is. And she was too young. She had had a growth inside of her nose that they weren't 100% sure what it was, and they said they could operate on it, but there was no guarantee that it wouldn't come back, and that was an expensive operation. So I hate having to base it on money, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. We did wait though. We didn't just, oh, she's having problems. Okay, bye. Um, we kept her happy and in comfort for as long as we could before the growth got too big. So he hadn't said anything. There's no way we could have known he was in the chat. How are you doing tonight, Faz? I am right at the end of my stream. I hope you were able to see some of it. Okay, let's see who we've got online. Is anyone from the cult online? There's a couple. I see. Yeah, plug in Doots. Let's see. It looks like Doots has fewer viewers. I don't have a huge count here, but I think let's go ahead and raid Doots. Thank you guys very much for being here. I very much appreciate it. I'm having an absolute blast. Hopefully, you'll be able to join me tomorrow night. I'm going to be playing the last episode of Alan Wake. And then Tuesday, we are going to be playing some Phasmophobia by Alan Wake, the crossover, the one-time crossover event for Phasmophobia. So thank you guys again, and here we go.
What am I doing? Sorry, I thought... I don't know.
Oh my god.
Oh, get the cigarettes. Search the bar for money. Okay.
Oh, thank you for the raid.
I'm getting tired.
I am too. I'm right there with you. The taps have turned. Welcome in, raiders. My name's Doots. I say dumb things on the internet and hope that they're funny. What were you playing? Not get raided, bitch. We're doing good. We're just fixing to wrap up our first little sesh of The Devil in Me. You're slacking? What do you mean? We're playing episode 5 of Alan Wake. W. Hell yeah, dude.